Objective of this video is to understand what is string interpolation. Now, string interpolation, or nowadays called as text interpolation, is a way to incorporate dynamic strings into your HTML template. Now, we use Angular components with HTML templates. Now, the string interpolation will help you to dynamically change the view. That means it will help you to change the values within the HTML from our component. Now, the string interpolation embeds an expression into HTML using syntax like this. So we have double curly braces, that is the opening curly braces, then we have double closing curly braces. Now this contains an expression. Now why I am saying it as an expression, I'll explain it further into the video. Now this is the sample component that I have prepared to demonstrate the string interpolation. Now this sample component contains an h2 element that will help us to demonstrate the string in our output. So I have written welcome Rudra in the string and the output is displayed like this. But what if I want to change this name as and when required? So in order to do that, we use string interpolation. Now the first step for using the string interpolation is I have created a variable in our component using username with string as its type, and I have assigned a sample value to it. Then I'm going to replace this name with the actual string interpolation syntax. Then I'm going to add the username here. Let's see the output now. So if you can see, welcome Rudra is changed to welcome Amit. How that is possible? When we have added the string interpolation syntax using double curly braces and the username, the Angular component will take the value of the username component that is present here and add it to the component's template. Now what if I want to display the username in a capital letters? So whatever the input that we have got is not in capital letters. So in order to get this in capital letters, I'm going to add to uppercase method here with the string variable name. Now it will transform this particular string into an uppercase string. So here you can see welcome and Amit. Now Amit is completely in uppercase. Now why this has happened? Because what the string interpolation does is first takes a particular expression, then evaluates that expression. Once that expression is evaluated, then prints whatever the outcome that is evaluated from that particular expression into the HTML template. That is why when we have added username.toUppercase, the string interpolation evaluates that the string is to be converted into a uppercase characters. So it converts it, and whatever the converted output is displayed on the UI. Now let's see another expression where we can give another demonstration for expression. Now here I'm going to write another h2 element. Now in this case, instead of using strings, I'm using numbers, and in the numbers what we have done is we are adding two numbers. So we are going to display 1 plus 1 equal to what is the output that is given by the string interpolation. So I'm going to save this. Now let's see the output on the browser. So you can see here 1 plus 1 is equal to 2. So what the string interpolation has done, it has evaluated that 1 plus 1. So it evaluates that particular expression. Now it understands these are numbers. It gives output 2 as the result of addition. if I had added a string here, it would have added that string, but not as an addition operation, but as a concatenation operation. So output on the string is 1A. So this is how a string interpolation takes particular set of expression, evaluates that expression, and whatever the outcome that comes in is added to the HTML template. Now, with the string interpolation, we have just seen basic example of how to take an expression into a string interpolation syntax and how it evaluates and gives an output. But there are certain things that are not allowed within the expression, and those things are like assignment operators, operators such as new, type of, or instance of, chaining operators like semicolon or comma, or the unary operators like plus plus or minus minus, that is increment or decrement operators, and some of other operators that are present or were added with ES 2015. Now, the string interpolation is a topic that should be defined under data binding, but I have included in the earlier videos of my series is because I want my subscribers and my viewers to understand what is string interpolation, so that when we are going through some basic examples related to component, you don't get confused. I hope you have liked this video. Thank you and do subscribe.